like the way I'm feeling now. Boy, that's one thing which stress me for right now. I'm chilling now. The way I'm feeling is nothing to stress me. The way I run the game, I'm feeling like referee. No, like Moses part of the Red Sea. Hello and thank you for joining us on Click Naija Online Radio. It's Men's Hangout. Men's Hangout is a program where we talk about issues from male's perspective. My name is Nasir Yunusa and
I'm Remy. Okay, well, as usual, back again on Friday to discuss I did, man. I
that's
did. I
happening.
did. I gallant, man. I
Okay, our
gallant,
topic today is the sugar daddy trend. Yeah, the sugar daddy trend. Why do you think it's on the rise? Is it really on the rise? We're asking
We'll
you.
find
So
out.
we'll find out. Give us your comments, your feedback. This is Click Niger Online Radio. Follow us on our social media handle for Facebook and Instagram is Click Niger. You can listen to us via www.clickniger.net. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels now.
All right, guys, we're back again with our plenty questions. Now the question now is this: why do you think men keep side chick? You heard me right. You can keep your comment coming through our live videos on Facebook.
Yeah,
You know,
Remy was supposed to say
side chick, you know how it is, it's always in our mouth. So the issue is this: the question is rephrasing. Why
yeah.
do you think, you know,
Why do you
men
think?
keep
Yeah.
their side babies? Or why do you think women love sugar daddies?
All right. Today we are looking at sugar daddy. Now, a sugar daddy is a person who gives gifts. Now, sugar daddies provides allowances, namely fixed amount every month or week. Some pay by date. Sometimes there are no concrete agreements, and the lady relies on the gifting whims of the sugar daddy to take care of. Some say their needs, some say they do it for fun, some like it. Okay, so we're here today. We want to discuss on the rise of sugar daddy. Now, what do you think about it? What's causing the rise of sugar daddy? And let me ask my guy, Remy, what do you think is the cause of the rise of sugar daddy in our society
Oh
now?
boy, see this sugar daddy issue has been kind of trending these days, and I guess this had to be just because of the recent happening between that somebody,
Yeah, the
Sifo
recent
Achaga and
yes,
the
yes,
Chidima, the most popular Chidima,
yeah,
who came to limelight in a
yeah,
negative aspect of life,
yeah,
which I don't think any young lady desires to.
yeah,
So the truth of the matter is that today we are talking about that sugar daddies, you
yeah.
understand? And basically, he asked me what I think about the rise, what are the causes of sugar daddy, the rise of sugar daddy in our society.
Yeah.
Well, there are many factors that leads to people wanting to sugar daddy their life, to sugar daddy their pocket, to sugar daddy their economies generally. If you understand, in Nigeria, Nigeria is a third world country, I must say.
Yeah.
And you have half of the population, about 50% of this population living in abject poverty, living below $1 per day. You understand? So it will not be a surprising issue if you have people, especially those in the higher institutions, universities, and the likes. You understand? Wanting that those cramps from uh, sugar daddies and all that, men who always position themselves to ready to give out gift and the rest of it to entice younger girls.
Yeah.
And these days, it's not just about the men, it's not about the daddies, those married and sometimes not even married, you understand, married with children, but of age, of good age, who are elderly, you understand. Most times, these young ladies, are the one who entices them, seduces them, just
That's
probably
now, yeah. The
because,
young ladies sometimes induces
yeah, exactly,
this,
seduce some of
yeah,
these people,
when they
looking
see the
for it.
signs of wealth,
Exactly,
money,
just
like
because exciting this
can
the
take care
fact
of
that
their needs.
exactly
Yeah.
that Nigeria is known as the poverty capital of the world. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So that's as an incentive for them. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you have nothing doing, you have a lot of young ladies who are in universities have nobody to cater for them. So the next thing naturally you may want to ask, or think you
Yes.
see them
Okay,
looking
now,
out for sugar daddy
now,
sometimes. You
yeah,
understand?
okay,
So
it's okay. I heard you, but is that an excuse because of poverty? Is there no morals in the society that okay, we are brought up in a very good home, and we are brought up that we are supposed to do the right thing and get to the right, do the right process and get the right person and marry. Now, is it because of the hardship in the society that it's making many people, many young ladies, you understand, should I put, many young ladies now, particularly those in the university, you understand, they are known for, some of them, the young ladies are known for having sugar daddies coming to town, you know, doing what they are supposed to do to get funds.
exactly.
You understand? Now,
This-
I ask myself,
Yeah.
these funds, is he exploring now, getting this increasing and exploring and getting these funds from sugar daddy? What do they do with this money? Because some of them, they won't have money, you understand, more than their parents.
Yeah, it's true. Sometimes these are societal vices, these are societal
Yeah.
issues. You understand what I'm saying? You know, sometimes most of these young ladies who always look for a way to search for one sugar daddy or the other, you understand, are on these are people sometimes who are well trained from their home.
Yeah.
By the time they have this freedom outside their home, they found themselves in schools and they see their friends, you know, luring them into one or two vices. You understand what I'm saying? So if you even find some who may not naturally want to get involved into these sugar daddy issues.
Peer pressure.
Yeah, peer pressures and all that.
Like I said, some people do it for the fun of it.
Yeah, some for the fun of it. Some, you know, want to wear the latest whatever, the latest shoes, the latest designers, and the rest of it. You understand? So most of these things are things that exposes them to this sugar daddy issue. You understand? So, but the truth of the matter is this: poverty is one of the
sugar
factors that actually causes them. You understand what I'm saying? You know, just like what I told you, that you know, Nigeria, one is capital of the, you know, what capital of the poverty capital of the world. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the issue is this: some of these things is a choice, it's a personal choice people usually take. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay. Now, this takes me to where you say peer pressure. Now, like I notice many people that the craze for having what is in vogue now, particularly the young ladies, even the young, but you know the guys extra go for, but some ladies feel to get the crazy iPhone 12 or what they need to is wanting belong by many young ladies.
Yeah. First, you know, without the the what is increase. If you observe recently, since the advent of social media, you understand, you see a lot of people living fake life, which most of these young ladies never believes that most of the life most of these ladies are living are fake. You understand what I'm saying? You see many of them going to people's house, very lovely house to snap, going to one vehicle to snap, wearing borrowing stuff, borrow posts. That's what you used to call them. You understand? So when they see all these things on social media, on the Instagrams, Facebook, and the rest of it, sometimes the pressure gets back on them. They'll start thinking, what is it that these other people are doing that they are not doing? You understand what I'm saying? That they are getting rich, people are getting with different kind of wearing different kind of designers and all that. Not knowing that most times, you understand, these are fake life that are all over the social media. So the truth of the matter is this: these are the factors that part of the factor that are responsible for the rise of sugar daddies. And you see them, many of them will just come and say, "Oh, whatever God does not do does not exist." And you ask yourself, you know, some of these things, some of this lady does not really, you know, think these things through before they get tempted into it. I think it's temptation, big time temptations.
Peer pressure,
the peer pressures,
poverty,
and you understand what I'm saying? So there's so many reasons why
the craze to have the latest things.
That quest to have the latest things, not knowing that life is in phases. Life is really in phases. And if you must be a successful person, you must follow life as it comes. If you just get into university, you should be patient enough, focus your attentions, study very hard to come out with the best result. Yeah. And afterwards, you can get a good job and start living good life. Yeah. But most of these people, they don't want to wait. They don't want to be patient. Impatience has set in. You know, this has eroded a lot of good values. You understand?
Car, you want to drive the latest
car, use the iPhone, the latest iPhone. Most of these technologies are not even helping the matter. You understand? Before iPhone 1, iPhone 2, and before you know, my brother is crazy.
The latest version.
You understand? So these are the reasons why these sugar daddies are in. So they want to go out there to meet so many men out there.
Yeah.
Whether sugar daddy or non-sugar daddy, who provided you can provide something to give to them.
Now, this will take me to my next phase. Now, okay. Now, what do men, now the sugar daddies themselves, what do they really enjoy? Is it that they gain from being a sugar daddy? Do this sugar daddy gain? Do they gain from it? Is it a pastime? Is it fun? Do you understand?
Yes. You know, sometimes
when you see people, when I see people in it, dating people as your daughter's mates, you know.
Yes.
The same lady will go to the house and she will tell you good morning, daddy, good morning. Is what you are. She's calling you baby outside.
My brother is baby some men. I remember when I went. I remember when I got into university. That's when I did my second degree. You understand? Some of my friends were calling me. They nicknamed me the youngest sugar daddy. Oh boy, the thing took as in everywhere in my school. Anybody that sees, they don't know my name anymore. The youngest sugar daddy, the youngest sugar daddy. I'm on my ass asking, have you seen me with any sugar mommy or sugar babies or something? So the truth is, you ask the question, what's the gains men derive from this sugar daddy?
Like
sincerely, if I sit down here and tell you these are the reasons, these are the gains people gain, I might not be telling you the truth.
Because I don't actually, if you ask me, I don't see any gain in dating a sugar daddy.
I wonder,
that's my own opinion now. Any gain in it. Like when I see, in fact, it irritates me. When I was doing my masters, I'm going to the university, then I will see all these young ladies all parading themselves like one is out and then I have to ask myself, when we're in university, they say sugar daddies come, come around for this,
to come and pick.
I was seeing all these people like my younger sisters. I saw them, but it's entirely some people to come, some people way older than me. To come here and take these ladies and do what they want to do, and I don't know. That's why I have to ask.
Yes, this
to see if there's any other game.
So what anything where they sweet, they kill sometimes. When you go back, you understand. When, for example, you're having a young lady running something with a young lady, somehow maybe you take her to a restaurant in town. Lo and behold, your wife is seated with her friend, probably having just meeting and have with her lady friends or her fellow married friends. You know what you have. There will be a lot of issues with that, and that has the potential to break that. You understand?
The breakup of the home.
The breakup of the home. So I don't think it's like too ideal for me. Sincerely, I'll have to talk about myself. I'll have to. I pray that God help me not to become the next awaiting sugar daddy.
It is really, will I say, because now people will laugh at it, but it's trending actually.
Yes,
it's really trending, and we know the society we live and we see what's happening. So to me, I see no gain. To you, I don't think you are seeing any gain. So you are like
but
maybe it could be fun. I mean, some people say, see these ones, they don't know what they are saying.
And again, one thing I have observed is this: whatsoever you start small and continuing for 6 months becomes your habit. You get addicted to it. Some of these people who engage into these extramarital affairs, some of these men who engage into extramarital affairs with the younger girls who are old enough to be their daughter, who can be their daughter, you understand? The problem is this. Seriously, it may boomerang. Once you get into that kind of stuff, you get stuck into it. It's like someone who likes to lick sugar, become addicted to licking sugar, not knowing that licking sugar, when sugar is too much in your body, can damage a lot of things, even in your organ. Some of your organs, you understand what I'm saying? So people get into this sugar daddy extramarital affairs, thinking that it's something that can do one off like that. But before you know it, they're addicted into it. Now to come out becomes a problem. You understand? Just like somebody who smokes cigarettes.
You feel like you're already paying her bills.
Yes.
You're keeping her upkeep. You're doing everything. That's like a second home. Because some people, some guys, some men, some sugar daddies, when they get involved in these things, they forget themselves and they continue paying the person bill. The moment this lady wants to take the next step, it will be a problem for the lady too. Have you noticed it?
Yes.
Some of these ladies, to the extent, if they've bought cars, they've bought things, they want to go and withdraw those things they bought for the lady.
Some
people have done that, because maybe when they are sugar daddies and when they got to the level of, man, I'm comfortable here, you know, but I want to end her. You don't want her to marry anybody. You don't want to see the lady with anybody, just you. You know, but you have your own family at home, but you don't want the lady to have her own future.
Do you know the most troubling aspect of this, more especially for the young ladies? When you have a sugar daddy who seems to provide a lot of things, you know, most of these sugar daddies usually rent an apartment for this young ladies.
Of course, like
they rent an apartment for them, furnish the apartment, give them, you know, feeding money, and also restock the house on a regular basis. Okay. Now this young lady now at the point now get used to this lifestyle. A young guy is coming to you asking you for getting, you know, wanting to start, proposal. Like by that you've been exposed
to what the young man cannot
give to you. It becomes a problem. The young man cannot come to visit you. You can hardly visit the young man just because you feel the young sugar daddy may
track your movement. And that's the problem for the young man.
And sometimes, you know, most of these sugar daddy can be highly jealous.
They will tell you
not to even dare date another person.
Like,
and before you know it, you get stuck into it. First year, second year, your year is going. By the time the sugar daddy, the so-called sugar daddy, turn his back probably and find another younger sugar.
He discard them like beans.
He discard them. Then you that has been brought to a fake kind of status,
very fake,
very vague one, that to sustain yourself becomes a problem. You rented your apartment, probably a self-contained, running about 500,000 naira. Okay. Now you do not have a job.
Takes you out, travel you out.
You understand what I'm saying?
Monthly stipends.
Exactly. You do not have a job as a young lady. You have nothing. You cannot sustain. Even when the rent is due, you will not be able to pay it. Then, do you know what that results in? It transforms you into prostitution.
Yes, because
as in proper prostitution, because you have to now start struggling on how to keep up with the fake life that the sugar daddy has exposed you to.
Because you feel there are other men out there that can give you that life.
Exactly.
Because if the sugar daddy doesn't give you, you can still get it from another place.
Certainly. And the so-called sugar daddy, most times, once you're having extramarital affair, once you're having some of these younger girls, if your children will know. Children are very smart these days. They will know. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as they're watching you, they may not confront you, they may not be able to tell you because probably they're afraid of you. You understand what I'm saying? You are indirectly teaching them very wrong lifestyle.
Especially those that see their fathers or their sisters as role model now.
Do you know that even some sugar daddies uses their son to get them some of this young? That is how fight has degenerated into.
Like when he sees his son with a fine baby,
exactly. You now start hustling,
inquires and
sincerely before you know it, you snatch. Probably the guy is trying to get
my boy. We know
how they do. So they see we're in a society, we see what's happening. You understand? So I don't know. The matter tire me, my brother.
Like the matter tire me. It tire me.
Oh my goodness.
How does this sugar daddy situation affect ladies and daddies, the sugar daddy's futures? Now, for the ladies particularly, like one of the things you said, which I picked, was that you see, they give you a life that
you cannot sustain. That's
you
not
cannot
sustainable.
You understand? And it's time for you to take the next step in your life. You want to go to the next stage. Now, will you understand, marry somebody below the sugar daddy's class because you want to marry a young man? Maybe the young man is still struggling. You know, he can't take you to where the sugar daddy is taking you to. You understand? Again, there's this fear of, if the young man she's getting married to is not capable and is not good in the other room.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand? The other room.
Yeah, I understand you.
Some of them might still go back while in marriage. That is the fear of it. That is my own fear. That's what I feel. You understand? This I don't know, but if I know you had a sugar daddy, I am very careful with such people. But I'm not judging anybody. I'm just saying my own how I feel about it. Now, for the sugar daddies, I feel it will affect your own home because the peace will not be there. Now, when your wife discovers that you are dating somebody, her daughter's mate, I think the respect.
Yeah, automatically, sincerely.
It will just respecting you. She will never respect you.
And the hurt.
And the love in the home is there. She is tolerating you. Why? Because it's for better, for worse. Exactly, you have taken an oath for better, for worse, and she doesn't want to. Some don't have that patience. Some do something drastic. Some will do something drastic.
Infidelity in the home is one of the major causes of divorce. Yeah, in the society today. Sincerely, even that has brought a lot of damaged a lot of homes.
Even just
you understand?
Boyfriend and girlfriend relationship.
You can imagine if such can have such negative effect on boyfriend and girlfriend. Can you imagine what now happens in a be careful things they do, because you may think that you're enjoying it, you're having fun and all that, but we have seen the consequences of sugar daddies. We have seen men, fathers, their life cut short just because of the sweetness or whatever, which I cannot even say here. You understand? Their life being cut short. Their wife made widows. You know, children will just be there. If it's a mother who doesn't know how to bring his family together, before you know it, the children will turn out to be something else. Some may even join cults in the school. Some will turn to something that it may not control. So people need to be very, very careful on anything you know affect your home.
Now click my friends Hangout will be back next week with another edition on Click Naija Radio. If you've missed any of our show, you can watch everything on our YouTube channel. My name is Nasir Yunusa,
and I'm Remy Okenwa. Get to see you here next week Friday. Just keep the date with us.
Yeah.
See you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Bye. No, that's my thing, stress me for right now.